Check, check, check. 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 Welcome to the round 2 clash between Avalon at 5th place and with a donut and 75 points to Poneke, the current defending champions. Game starting a bit late there, ladies and gentlemen, so we've gone straight through. And your host, to Lily, and with me in the commentary box is Crusher again. Kick off. Looks like they won the toss and they boot it down right to the middle of the ground there. We'll get that team list for you in a minute. And here comes the return of Dom Seeper. Seeper takes it down to 15. Ordered a knock on there. How are you, Crush?
Good Tui, mate. Good Tui. Sorry, just chasing my tail a little bit here. Obviously, that last game finishing, some would say early, some would say late. And I'm just hoping that everything's working properly. If it's not, we try our best every week.
Well, if it's not, just comment down below there, boy.
Yeah, I won't read them.
What a beautiful day. Don't worry about the beach. Come down to Kilburnie Park number 1.
Mate, lovely day down here. And the first game we saw, unfortunately, the Poneke women's team go down by quite a bit to not much at all against the high-flying Poneke team. But now, obviously, Poneke up against Avalon here. And Avalon's got a scrum.
It's a mighty scrum there. As always, this is a Freedom there. Oh, there goes Big Patch. Don't think you can get any bigger.
Yes, and unfortunately we don't have a team list for the Avalon team. I did ask for one last night, but unfortunately they couldn't provide one, so we'll just go by numbers. But the Poneke team, yeah, as you said, very stacked, looking pretty settled. Some old veterans in there as well, and great nut there from Jack Jacobs as his backline sets alight. And Max Rogers is bundled into touch there just outside the 22, and Avalon looks to play quickly, and Colin has not let them.
Yeah, Avalon actually got a win last week against North there, Crush, winning 57-35, so
that's a heck of a result for Avalon.
Yeah, considering their Prem 2s don't really perform that well, that's a good start to the year for them as well. So, and a normal start for North Premier 2, unfortunately. So
it's Avalon line out. No one really goes up and everyone's watching it. Poneke get the ball inside the 22 now. Is that Stokes at number 8 there? Making his debut as well. And the boys spin it wide. Nice little Sean go. Oh,
we got a knee injury. Oh.
It doesn't look good at all. Everyone's waving out for support.
Jesus. Well, while we take this little injury break, I'll just read out the starting 22 here, starting from the front row. Patch, Jack Jacobs, and the Argentinian, I believe, Alessandro. Bede Brown comes down from Prems into lock with Callum Smith. Cameron Pride at 6, and Kohu's just gone down there. He's playing at open side. And Aharangi at number 8. And on the backs and the halves, we've got Jordan, the old veteran Jordan, Jack Gregg. Callum Smith backing up again at 11.
That's the other Callum Smith.
There's 2 Callum Smiths?
Yeah.
Which one's better?
They're different.
Same but different.
Yeah. One's better with a pint in his hand than on the footy field. Yeah, I think Jacko's right there. We might have to move grounds here, which is going to be an absolute nightmare for any live streaming action you want to get.
Oh, God, I just got here, man. Just full traffic getting here. That's a sport in itself.
Mate, I left home the same time as you, and you said you were coming from Upper Hutt, and I've not been here since 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's another country coming from Upper Hutt.
And it looks like...
I think... Oh. And I'll just finish off that starting lineup with the centres, Emeka, Taint Raglan, Dom Seep on the wing, who's wearing 11, not 14, and Max Rogers. Shannon Johnson on the bench, Cruz Winters, Tairui, Sam Taylor, Kurt Sickler's back, I think. There he is, number 20. Ratu Bishop and Matt Bird. And I think we are moving.
Yes.
That is the second time this game has moved to another ground after what happened to us singing last year.
Jacko, did you get my after-match interview? Did you get the after-match interview video for me?
She said no.
It's a real shame.
But we got Zoom here, eh, Crush?
Yeah, we have, mate. It's not going to be a great viewing pleasure for people.
No, no good. No, that's no good.
Oh, this could mean I could go down to K-Fry. Get a salad.
Do we know what happened? No? Just... Oh, God. Looks like we're going to take that scrum exactly where it is on the number 3 field there. As play continues with 3 minutes into the first half.
We'll see how we go here. If it's
That's pretty good. Right there, eh? Bloody sniper shot there. Scrum to Avalon. They spread it down to... Oh, it's a wobbly pass there. Poneke have retained it. Right there, just inside the 22 of Avalon. Well, I hate it when you tap it right next to the referee. Goes, no, it's back in. He walks back another 5 metres back. Well, there won't be a problem for the Prems to warm up in. At least there's a bit of ground here, close to the change rooms.
If we can ask all those fans on the other side to go stand on the other side of the field, it'll make it even better for us. But oh yeah.
Well, you can enter through that way, Jacko. No, that way. Down there near the scoreboard. You just go through the carpet. Well, I mean, I was told that. I haven't done it before. Line out Avalon. And it wasn't a clean line out, but they've won it anyway, Avalon. They give it to their first 5. He crashes right next to the line out. Swings it over to his first 5. Sorry, Avalon folks, we don't have any. And there's knock on again. There's a bit of error, a few handling errors here. And it looks like we've got... Who's come off the bench?
'19's on the field there. By 18.
Do apologise to our viewers around the world. We have transferred the game. I think it's been a while since we've done one of these. Yeah, not good for... Yeah, real sad there, beginning of the year. That's definitely season for him. Looks like a line out there to Poneke right on the 22 again. He seems to be putting a mortgage here on the 22 there. Jack Jacobs there, who could throw a good pin there. Looks like they're going for a full line. No, it looks like a short line out there. Callum Smith, he goes up, and it's a drive from Poneke. Here's it. He's called it the once. He's called use once. And it keeps going. And we caught a truck and trailer, is it? Oh.
Yeah, the accidental offside. No, he can't. No, he's got a trophy named after him. He's not allowed. It's all right now.
Nil all the score, 6 minutes into the first half there. Probably just a bit more breezier down there than there is on the number 1.
Question is, if he's gone by half time, do you move the game back at half time?
I don't see why not. For viewing pleasures, you probably would want to do that.
That's right. This is why, as much as the live stream is great, there's nothing like being down here live. They can put you on any field and you can still watch the game.
Jordan Buck in the orders there.
Another good scrum from Poneke.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's a heavy pack there. Looks like the first 5 has crashed up again. A bunch of forwards there on the blind, jeepers. And that could be offside. And we've got a bit of a disruptive start to the... Oh, they've quick throw in there. Tane's taking the ball up in the middle. He won't pass. He goes up the middle, though. Steps 4 already, and then he comes to a screeching halt there, right there on the 22. And we've got a kick down there. Sipa has Oi!
Everyone's missed it. Oh, Callum Smith was flying through there for backing up, but
oh, that's Callum Smith, eh? Oh, yep.
Yeah, so actually the Callum Smith that's on the wing is actually taller than the Callum Smith that's at lock.
Okay.
But
is he a local, is he?
No, he's an Englishman.
Oh, Englishman.
He's been around for a few seasons now. He took the year that you were coaching off, Tui. He heard some rumours about your coaching techniques and took a year off to hide.
I don't know where this theory... I'm not that scary. Poneke line... Avalon line out.
Oh.
They've won that with those 2 in the line out. You're guaranteed, and there's a big run there.
Stokes, huge run there, and here's Patch.
Patch with
great
it.
Ball to
freedom. Cameron Pride is held up.
And they've gone quickly, but it's gone straight to Tane again.
That'd have to be the quickest line-out dropout I've seen. Goal line dropout.
Take that blind side. Oh, great offload there. And
try.
Jack is in the corner. What a great offload by... Who's their second 5 there, Tui?
That was...
Mate, I've got it in front of you.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, is that...
No, that's Prem.
No, underneath.
Underneath. That was number 12. Emeka. Emeka, is it?
No, I just asked you to read the team sheet.
Yeah, that's him. Emeka. He scored the try.
No, he set it up. He was a great offload out the back there to the first 5, Jack Gregg.
Oh, Jack Gregg. Yeah.
Scoring the try there, and he'll be doing the kicking too. Apparently, reckons Gilbernie number 1 is out of shape. Let's see if he's...
And that is missed. 5-0. Good start for Poneke after 10 minutes. Well, really, half an hour of disruptions, really.
Yeah, so the interesting one will be, does the Premier game start on time, or do they push that back as well?
No, it'd probably start on time, so it'd be a nice zoom out and then bloody star fade, whatever special effects you use. Mate. Star swipe, whatever.
Had this all set up all week, and now I feel like I'm chasing my tail with the bloody game.
Whether it's number 2 and number 3, it's great to be home. Gibini Park, look at the orange needle. A little bit of wind, but not too much.
Yeah, probably doesn't get much better for a round 2 clash.
Kick off by Avalon.
To the sun.
It's a good kick. And
Jack Jacobs takes it down. And penalty.
Yeah, I did hear a whistle there. Not releasing. Well, like I said, it was a good kick-off. Had a bit of hang time there.
Yeah, well, right up into that sun. Makes it difficult.
Probably just a shout-out to a certain passing of a school maths teacher we had at Rongotai, Ross Finley. Passed away on Thursday morning there. Condolences to Sue Randall. He was a big rugby man at Rongotai, director of sport. Just, prayers and condolences. He was good. He was a good maths teacher. We'll talk about how Otago ripped off Harper and he'll wipe the whiteboard and just draw X's and O's the whole period.
Was he your maths teacher?
Well, that's probably why I'm like that. He was my maths teacher, yeah. And they've gone for the points on the board. Dom Seeper with a big boot, and just in the 40, I think, is where the line out's going to be had. Not a bad option. Hey, Crush.
Well, again, points on the board's important.
Yeah.
And when you're playing with it seems you get stronger wind.
They've got the ball back, so.
Let's see how their line out functions. Poneke's put a bit of pressure on them so far with their line out.
It's a heavy bench there for Poneke. I'm just looking at the bench in Avalon. I'm not sure they've got a full cut there. 2, 4, yeah.
We're just going 1950 lineouts for Avalon today. No jumping.
$12 minutes gone, still 5-0 to Poneke. After about 10 minutes of possession. Prem Reserves coached by our club captain Tom Henderson and Fraser. Second year in a row. Jordan with the ball. Back door.
Oh, inside ball to just Dom.
Superman runs. No, it's play on. I think he might have it for a deliberate knock on probably. And Avalon's offside, so there's probably another advantage there. And there goes Freedom, Mr. Pride. Sipa again with the ball. He'll step left and he gets crushed.
There's a highlight for us. Clip it.
He stepped into that, and then he goes patch at the tip.
It's all over the place at the moment. Collins plan on. And here's Tane. Still worked out he doesn't like to pass that.
Oh, there's a bit of a hip drop there. And I think he's calling it too. Probably about 3 penalties there within the space of 3 minutes there. Offside. High tackle. Get your boots on. Where is Rex? He'd only be saying that because he's got free Wi-Fi, so he must be close. Poneke playing to their strengths, their line-outs, though. It's been a bit wishy-washy, their line-outs. They're not getting up as high as they should, especially with those top-tier locks that they've got there.
They go the shortest lock.
Jordan. Mr. Green. Yeah, that was a bit sloppy there. Tane again with the ball, just to set for Settler.
And pick and go up the middle. But
And we've got...
offside.
But...
What happened? Maybe he picked it up from the offside position.
Yeah, I think, it's a 50-50 rule, that one, eh? Especially if there's no ruck form, you can pick it up from anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. Avalon. Still stuck in their half with a decent boot. And it looks like we've got an official AR there. We've got 2 official ARs there, Crush.
Oh, that's great to see.
Yeah. I suppose with, 3 missing Colts teams, I suppose there's a...
Oh, yeah, all of a sudden. There's a few whistles lying around.
By all means, if you'd like to take up the whistle, I suggest you head up to the Wellington Referee Rugby website. They're always looking for referees. Rob Gordon's still refereeing now and then. A few have come out of retirement. It was good to see. Yeah, there's still a bit of dramas there on the Poneke number 1. I don't know how they won that.
Well, our guy was up in the air and their guy wasn't. So
Must be tough throwing it out on the number 2 there, Crush.
Mate, it was never tough me throwing anywhere.
Avalon with the ball. Yep. Oh, here we go. Oh, they've knocked it on.
And
yeah, this game's getting it's a bit of a car crash at the moment, isn't it? I'll be probably been looking forward to. I mean, it's only 60 minutes gone there, Crush. Jeez.
Feels like we're winding down, eh? Oh.
School holidays, Crush.
School holidays, mate.
Yeah,
Started
school holidays.
first morning this morning. Kids are up at 5:30.
Yep, really. Jeez.
Nothing really you can ask for, eh?
Up at 5:30 or they've been up?
No, up at 5:30, wanting waffles for breakfast. Things we do.
Is that Castle walking down there, Chief?
Oh, lost there in the midfield by Avalon. That's the Castle strut, isn't it?
Gee. He told me he's retired. I said, jeez.
No, he never retired, mate. You only retire when you get another job in the club like live streaming.
Never heard of that word. Never heard of that word. Yeah, stop-start affair with this game at Kubuni Park number 3. Poneke in front though, 5-0. Stay tuned on our live stream. We've got the premier game between Poneke and Avalon. Brought to you by John Jackson there, commentary box. Mr. Shanks in today, Chief?
I believe so.
Mr. Shanks coming in today? Channel 9 commentary at its best.
I mean, as you know, if you're going to be late, be early, so we'll see if he turns up or not. There's Poneke scrum. Got to be stuck in this little 10-metre zone.
Good scrum there from Avalon, I'd say, considering what they got. Greg, there's a few wipers
He's just
and he's
running.
just. Well, I'm surprised he hasn't called a shepherd, but we'll take that.
He's
And it's mate, that has to be some try. And he's called it.
Try time.
Jeez,
I tell you what, just looking at the replay there, Tui.
it looked a bit under 13ish. Just like,
I don't think anyone touched him at all, did they?
no, look, it's like a decoy.
1, 2,
Decoy.
and
No one touched him at all.
oh yeah, we fend there.
No, that was just a great individual try, that one. Everything looks a bit slow motion when you see that far.
Tell you what, if anyone follows his old man who's visiting at the moment on the Instagram, there'll be a highlight reel later on.
Oh, true.
He loves this cap cup, that his old man. I was hoping that he'd be around to chuck him in the commentary box, actually, but he's obviously across the other side watching the game.
Great to have those international imports coming down to the our great club here on their own accord. It's great to see. We had a few good ones last year, over the recent years.
He's kicked his own conversion too. Yeah, again, when you bring that international flavour, they always bring a bit of excitement, don't they?
Oh, they do, on and off the field.
Huh? Oh, is it? Cool,
Yep.
so the ambulance is here, so
Shortland Street's arrived, that's good.
again, never like to see someone injured, but we're hoping that we might change back to field 1 at half time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one just by that rubbish bin there.
Yeah, there's there where that kid's walking. You go through the car park and you just wheel around the hydrotherapy pool and then you just drive onto the footpath.
Chief, when you're ready. Don't you shake your head at me, buddy.
Don't be shy, mate.
Hey?
Couple of those t-shirts, check how we go. Wouldn't go down.
Back to the action.
The law's work.
Line out for Avalon. Oh no, scrum again for Avalon.
Are these, mate?
Scrum for Poneke, sorry, I apologise. Looks like the ambulances are off, or hope someone from his family's been contacted about this. Poneke with the ball. And I'm going to say, I think this is Emeka.
He's looked very good so far today.
Yeah. Beat Brown. Jordan, back to Mr. Greg, to Sipa. And I think that's a forward pass.
There's a line
Mate, there's
call.
some real simple mistakes here, eh, Crush, around here. Probably explains the scoreline with 12-0. A great crowd out here. spread all over the place.
Again, another mistake there. Higgins Concrete's game day sponsor today.
Oh, Higgins Concrete.
Higgins Concrete, and of course,
What's their motto?
um,
Just harden up.
long and hard. I've heard they've got the best cement to water ratio going around in their mixes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So if you need anything concreted, Higgins, Mr. Higgins is your man.
Scrum Poneke. It's been probably the 10th scrum now in 23 minutes. And
It's
Sipa.
Sipa again.
Oh, he's
What's
pulled it up again.
Another forward pass.
I think he was reffing last week, wasn't he? He reffed the Colts game that.
Yep.
Yeah, that felt. Yeah, likes to bring it to his own pace. This the referee.
Well, of course, Colin last year was the coach of the Wainuiomata Colts
Oh, okay, yeah.
after a long career in refereeing, and he's trying to get back into the Premier ranks.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure won't be too far away from him.
And so they should. They should be encouraging more refs up in that grade and all, more Premier refs. Especially now with first 15 getting Premier refs, I've been told. So, that's a big scrum.
Great scrum.
So-
It's a tight head.
Tight head too. Raglan. Yeah, of course. He was never. Yeah. There he goes. Jordan. Back to Mr. Brown.
Ooh, good tackle there.
Oh, I think he's called high tackle there. Advantage. Jack.
Good touch, but they'll come back for the penalty. Jeez, you'd hate to be sharing a bottle of alcohol with Tame, wouldn't you? Hey, you'd never pass it to you. Bloody hell. And yeah, as you said, the paramedics are down there now, so he'll be on the whistle. He'll be in a lot better shape now than what he was probably 15 minutes ago.
But to his credit, Tane, he does make meters.
Oh,
doesn't
absolutely.
He's a meter eater. He probably makes his, as many meters as our good number 8s in this club and all that.
I mean, at the end of the day, you wouldn't take the piss out of him if he was rubbish. You'd just smile and wave. So, yeah, no, he's very, very dangerous.
Classic. Good character. One of the many characters we have at this club here.
And he was very good for the 85s at the end of last year as well.
He was. He's been a good servant to our club as well.
Yep.
A couple Premier caps here and there. And that's what makes this Premier team too good. Like, it's just good coaching staff there and just Premier caps all over the place. I'm going to say this probably should be their year. I'm going to say it. I think the amount of players in this group,
Yeah, you just hope that obviously the Premiers don't get too many injuries so they can keep this core group.
it's not straight. Jeez.
I mean,
Crush, there's 25 minutes gone. Man.
Avalon haven't put a man up all day, and they finally do, and they get pinged for not straight, obviously. So
Well, this is the only time Avalon get the ball, from mistakes. I mean, they haven't. And it's a free kick, and yes, that's a strange rule now because, we've had a few pre-season games, and you're just told to. The only option is to tap it. Unless you do a Ricky Stewart, from lineouts.
You can call a scrum from a line out?
No, you can't. No, well, Malcolm Gibbs said you can't scrum or line out from a free kick from a line out.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. So they're encouraging it, and it's a good line out there from Brown. Jack with the ball back inside too. I think that is
Number 8. Is it Stokes?
Apologise, people. I'm still getting used to these guys' names. There goes Brown. There goes.
Here's the real Callum Smith on the wing. That was was Brown there, just grasped it, and we're still playing here.
If you were to do a stat on how many times Poneke have had the board, it'd be huge, wouldn't it? With only 12 points, though.
Yeah, you'd be looking at a good 80% possession.
Yeah, it's probably time for is there still Callum? Callum Smith, the first? Is he captain?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, Kurt's not on there yet, so he normally makes himself
well,
captain.
yeah, two captains there, two leaders. Probably just to bring them in together at half time and just say everyone should just pull their head in.
So we've got 27 minutes gone here. Good to see you, mate.
And it's a free kick. Mate, you probably want to change your whistle at the half time. It's getting pumped.
Well, again, we can be critical from 50-odd metres away here.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the players' fault, isn't it? That's why they're,
And another stoppage here, accidental, penalty, not clear release.
All right, what do Avalon do to get back in this game here? Use the win, kick it down, or do they tap and go? Scrums have been fair, lineouts have been average, and they'll go for a lineout. And it's out.
So just looking around the grounds, there's some absolute cracking scores here. Obviously, this is the new Explorer app. Somehow Tower are losing 13-2.
Who?
Tower's losing 13-2 against Poneke. So I'm not sure how they got the 2 points. But obviously people are still trying to learn the system. Norths are winning 26-8 against the X-Men. And it's really about the only scores that have come through that are really good. And another knock on there from Poneke from the line
Yeah,
out.
it was a missed line out from Avalon, and then they've gone. Poneke's knocked it on there. Great day at Poneke, guys. If you're free at this time of the day, we've still got Koi on the ground. It's not looking good there.
No.
The bar's open, guys. If you guys want to come in and enjoy a few beers.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, this time of the day, yeah.
A couple of frothies.
A couple of froths and a hot dog.
Yeah.
They still sell hot dogs around here? I think is it up there?
Take a second.
And a massive scrum there.
Another great scrum from Poneke. That front row is doing the job at the moment. Now we go back for a penalty.
I've got a feeling Avalon do not have a front row bench.
Tap and go. And here's Max out to Dom.
Dom again.
Actually pretty close to that sideline. He's into touch. Yeah, well, again, they might be playing game on situations. Oh, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on the bench there, maybe? 5?
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And I see one guy who's probably over 40, so he's probably their prop.
Because again, you'd have to have the.
Well, you got to have 5 front rows.
Well, no, but unless you play game on, then you drop off your bench has to be smaller.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah.
So.
But game on's a cold thing, isn't it?
I'm not sure, mate.
Just carry on.
Just play footy.
Just carry on, man. This is a loaded Poneke team. Very, very, very loaded. Good win against Marist last week. This is their first live stream. And they happen to be playing on the same ground they played last week.
So I just see some screaming out the left-hand side there. Must be trying to put it back in place, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Another reason why I like to be retired.
Well, I mean, do we do the green whistle here? Like, that whistle they have in the NRL?
Must be.
What's in the green whistle?
Just a lot of love. I love the green whistle. Oh, here's another paramedic coming down. I always love how they're never in a hurry.
Yeah, not good. It's not good to see. 9 minutes to go in this half with Poneke on the charge again. And they're just struggling to string some phases here. Here comes Jack again with the ball with a chip over the top. And wind against him. And this is where Avalon gets very dangerous there. With Seeper with another dangerous man going. Oh no, sorry, Max Rogers going down the sideline. Max is.
Oh, he's lost it.
Yeah, he got tackled on the arm again.
Yeah, I think Jack needs to put the boot away for a while. Just hang on to the ball and have a crack.
Well, he's got the artillery on each side of him to march his men forward, and it's kicking position like that in their half in the party zone. It's not smart. I think Poneke's just getting a bit carried away there.
I don't have my phone.
Poneke, Avalon scrum there, back in their 22. I can't imagine how many scrums they've had in that part of the field. And it's a penalty again. Now what do Poneke do? 7 minutes ago, they've had all the ball.
So just had word from Ando
Yeah.
that we might have to move the Prem game to number 2 as well.
Okay.
So there's some real problems down there. They're just waiting for a doctor to come out to help out, I suppose.
Poneke with the line-out drive. Oh, jeez. Must be very, very serious. Poneke with the line-out drive. I think the refs called it once, and it's come down on its own. Mr. Pride there with a pick and go. And I believe he scored, has he? No, it's held up again. That's twice he's been held up now.
Thank you very much.
Oh, man. The goal line dropout and just straight drop there. 6 minutes to go. It's only 12-0. Well, there's no denying it's been very distracting for the players with the moving of the ground and all that. But now it looks like the game's going to stay there. Poneke will probably have to just reset that button and then rally on home as they get their wind in the second half. Scrum again. In the If you've just tuned in, we had a massive injury there on the Poneke number 1 ground. And big scrum there. High-risk manoeuvre, knock on maybe? No, we're just going to take the line out. Line out there, 5 minutes to go. Yeah, if you've just heard that there's a bit of massive injury down there to a Poneke player, Kohu. Not sure what the injury is. I believe we've been told it's a snapped ankle, and they could be transferring the 2:45 Prem game between Poneke and Avalon over to the number 2 or 3. Details to be confirmed. Line out 1 there. Stokes there at number 8, and a big run.
Good hit. Sleeper's looking dangerous, isn't he?
Sleeper has.
And here's the real Callum Smith.
Callum Smith. Oh, that's Ooh. Line out again. Not long to go in this half. Poneke want to come out with a score. Running into run to the sideline anyway, not to the sheds.
And message in from Float, half time, 17-15 to Poneke.
You go.
That's Paraplum.
Oh, the revenge game, mate.
Sillies last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was us.
It's the team Tui lost to,
Yeah.
and then we sacked them.
I walked before I got pushed.
And another.
Yeah. The apparent
Penalty,
penalty.
yeah.
The apparent penalty try in the corner. Jeez. Oh, Bondi's in match mode.
And what are we doing here? It's half time, is it?
The ref has called half.
All right, we'll take a bit of a break here,
Take a
and
break, pay
we'll
some bills.
pay some bills,
Pay some bills.
and we'll be back
Stand up for 4 hours.
back when you're older.
Hey, Tui.
Jackson.
All right.
Oh, action,
Yeah.
Jackson.
Good to see you, mate.
Dad, how are you, man?
How's the festive thing going at Rongotai College?
We've had about 6 pre-season games.
Shit.
Yeah. No, just belt them because it's better than Hanny Miller's 15 times.
Yeah.
So they're enjoying it.
Nice. Are you really?
No, they are. As long as they're getting game. I mean, they're kids, mate.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had a college from Queensland called Downlands College. I think they've been training here.
Nice.
Yeah, and they ran us ragged, and we lost about 32 points to 17.
So you got a massive squad to start with that you cut down, or how does it work these days?
I mean, they want us to pick 30 and then have the second 15 have their own squad. That way we just pick it. This is like a British Lions tour, isn't it? You just pick from there and all that. And with injuries nowadays, I mean, the kids are getting more strapping now than what they do in the rough nuts.
So who's the director of rugby these days at us?
Jeff Hall. Jeff Hall will be director of rugby.
Right.
Myself at head coach. Albert Bryce, backs coach, and Louis Okoso, double centurion.
Nice.
At Ori. So,
Nice.
And Fidu Henry, our scrum coach. So
awesome.
It's a good squad.
All right, we're kicking off. You're wondering what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. There was a serious injury, the first 3 minutes?
Oh, well, yeah,
to
3 minutes,
I believe it was the Poneke open side, and he's still being attended to by paramedics down on the ground. It's a leg injury, and there's a possibility that the main game will be on the number 2 field as well. So our thoughts and prayers go out. I believe it's, I don't want to say who it is because we're not sure, we're not 100% sure.
It's Cole.
It is Cole.
Yeah.
So
first touch of the ball, Chief.
to his friends and family, but it's just a serious leg injury. He has got the paramedics with him, and they're just working on a plan to get him into the ambulance and off to Wellington Hospital. So that's why the game has been transferred. I commentated the first game. You and I have both got a vented interest in the women's. That was a hard day at the office for the ladies.
It was.
As Avalon are attacked, Tane does well there. Losing to a very, very impressive Batoni team, 75-0. But the ladies are apparently got good numbers registered, but they're not turning up. They had 16 today and ended up finishing the game with 13.
I think they can just delete that game and just take it as learnings. The one thing I probably will say about the women's team is that they're getting points on the board like they have in pre-season. You saw that. You saw some of that. Yep.
That's a good kick there by, I think that's Max Rogers. I've got my binoculars strapped to my face today. See over there, it reminds me when I had to do that game out at Upper Hutt when I was almost on the summit. Calling it. So Poneke up 12-0. Had a lot of ball, Tui.
Yeah.
Just haven't been able to finish off.
Oh, it's been disruptive, I think.
Yeah.
I think moving to another ground. That happened last year too.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember it was Singer.
Well, he's been down there for, near on 50 minutes?
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like he's going anywhere soon. So,
well, I bet the paramedics are happy they're not lifting a Singer.
Yep. So the ambulance
Raglan's down the sideline. Why? Oh.
Let's play on with former Premier referee Colin Topoa back refereeing again.
I can see why it doesn't pass.
So Avalon holding attack. We don't have a team list for Avalon.
Good run there from Avalon. Yeah, Avalon won last week against Norths there in their Prem 2 there, Jacko. 55-30.
Yeah, but if I recall, North's Premier 2s were struggling last year.
Yeah, they were.
It's playing advantage Colin, so penalty to Avalon.
Well, Avalon was struggling too.
Yeah. And their Premier team's warming up in front of us now. They've got the full number 1, and geez, they're a big side, Tui.
They've always been a big side.
Yeah, they're a big bunch of dudes.
Not as dirty as they used to be, but they're still big. They're the same could be said about us now.
Well, I played in the era of rucking with so and biting and all that sort of
That's why the score was 4-0 in those days.
4-3, 6-4. Mind you, we won the Jubilee Cup 9-8.
That's right. Don't draw pictures on a golf cart, mate.
No. Here we go. So Avalon on attack. Another. Oh, here we go. Double blow the whistle. Collins working himself back to. I think is it an injury or is it a?
No, he's double pumped it. Speaking of Jubilee Cup, are we looking at 50 years since the 75 team did this whole time?
Just reminds me there is a lot happening with that. It's not just for the 75 team; it's from that 80s era.
Yeah.
They've got a reunion for the Jubilee Cup, 50-year Jubilee Cup team, captained by the late Don Cedarwell.
Yeah.
But they've got a do here Friday night at the club rooms. That everyone is welcome, particularly that 80s, 70s, and 80s era. Obviously, Old Timers Day, which is open to everyone, and I'm sure there'll be some shenanigans on Sunday. Bring back Sunday school, I say.
We don't do Sundays.
Yeah. So if you're wondering what's going on. When's Old Timers Day again, Crush?
May 17th, I believe in it.
May 17th, first Upper Hut.
Against the Bogans.
Yep.
We're across the road right now.
That's right. So there is something happening here Friday from 5 o'clock at the club. We invite everyone who wants to come down in that era and anyone just to be down here. Huge occasion on the Saturday. We have obviously the live member presentation for Flo Masoi, among other things.
Yep.
Old Timers Day is tradition that we do that. And of course, speaking of traditions, we've got Carlos Hihi's Blazer presentation.
That'll be today.
Tonight,
sorry.
Yeah, after the main game. Long way to go before we get to that stage. As Poneke trying to get out of their own 22 with a big Hail Mary pass. Instead of a kick would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? From here.
Tane runs it.
He's made a lot of yards. He doesn't like passing, I've noticed. Is it just me? Makes a lot of breaks. And Dom Sippers look pretty good too on the right wing.
I don't think Poneke have made any changes too, Jacko?
No, nice kick there by Max Rogers. The boot.
Max Rogers, yes, Old Timers, always a big day here at Poneke.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that Friday night should be good. There should be some good stories.
What's Tawa doing here?
Warming up. Be their 85s or something, is it? Not sure. All right, mate. If you're wondering where they are, there's a serious injury in the first 5 minutes. So they've been transferred over there. Yeah, we have Tawa down here warming up. Is that their Colts or?
I don't know, the whole solar system's just kind of crashing at the moment with these new draws, and
that's not straight.
That's a wonk.
That's not straight at all.
New laws have been introduced this year, 60 seconds to kick a goal for a goal kick.
Yeah, there's bigger problems in rugby about taking too long to kick a goal.
No, they've got to find something.
There you go, turnover, Poneke on attack. That press of Sekovic's gone right through the hands there. Play on's the call.
I apologise, I think they have made a change. That's Ratu Bishop in jersey 21.
Yep.
What's that?
Orange and Wellington got lick checked.
Oh, really?
So they brought to us too.
Avalon hot on attack. Couple of players down as well. Oh, there's an overlap here. Good pass.
Oh, that's a try.
It's a straight out foot race. And he's in the corner. Good finish by the Avalon left winger.
Well, they have not tried there, Jacko. They've
actually looked really good.
Yeah, they've stayed in the game. It's
Yep.
12-5 now, with a kick to come.
Lads, just that change that's been made for Poneke. Jack Gregg has gone off.
Yep.
He's gone and joined the Premiers, and Ratu's gone.
Ratu's gone.
So I'm sure Max will slip into 10, and Ratu's the midfield. Everyone pushes out one.
Quality over another quality player.
Well, hopefully they'll put Dom at fullback then. Is that what they've done?
Yeah, I'd assume everyone's gone out. So
Yeah.
Tane will be on the wing. Dom will be at fullback. Max will be running the cutter.
And that kick has just fallen short of the 5 metres.
Yeah, it's a tricky one though. Too that you know it's Kapuni Park's like that northerly. It's when the ball's up high, it's a real big thing. We can feel it up here. Down below, it doesn't feel like there's anyone at all.
But you talking to me about goal kickers like me talking to you about scrums. It's just the matrix.
Well, I'm
bro.
not really an expert at either, to be fair. At all.
Mind you, there is. I heard there's been some gear shortage at the moment. Don't look at me.
Yeah, and jerseys as well.
Well, that's what happens when I take Matty Styles with me at Rongotai.
Yeah, we're having a few issues with Kukri at the minute. They're all getting trouble now.
But the
Pass.
Premier kits finally arrived, so they got their new kit today.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, the old kick pass.
Oi! And this.
Oh, it's through.
We got Tainted. He can tackle.
Good tackle by
Yep.
Taint. Great tackle.
Nice grass cutter. And it's
Oh,
advantage.
another penalty. Not rolling away. Avalon really want to play a high clip game here.
And they've got the cattle to do it there, Jacko.
Yep.
Nice clean out there by Avalon there. Just throwing their big bodies in. But it's a turnover, unfortunately.
And again, good kick downfield. Need a good kick chase here because they'll run it back. Oh, that could go anywhere.
That's not out.
Does well.
Alejandro.
To Rogers. Rogers will eye up the field.
It's a 50.
50-20s, 50-22s on here by Rogers.
Go. Oh, that one.
He's chasing the ball.
It might be worse there, Jacko. Oh, no. He's got it.
He just needed to hold back there, Max. He could have made something out of that. Good touch finder by I'll just call him a fullback because he was back there. Ratu Bishop. He's also got the black shorts.
Well, we're talking about events, Club of Origin, Easter Monday.
Is that down here?
Yep, down here.
Yep.
Kilburnie #1, starting with the under 13s, all the way up to the 18s. College girls will be involved as well. Under 15s, the Grant Griffith Cup, and all that. So, if you can't make it or you've got family overseas, you'll be a good time for those under 13s. Get a bit of live stream under them. They'll love the attention.
Yep. Another replacement, Matt Dickenbird coming on. Who's he replacing? He's holding his wrist.
Price come off. Looks like Patch is done for the day.
Just trying to find who Matt's replaced. So, number 14, who's he? No, that's Dom. That wasn't Dom.
No, Dom was wearing number 11.
Oh, so the
I
swaps.
stand if the jerseys were the
So
same.
Smith, was it Callum Smith, was it?
Callum Smith the second.
Right. Because Dom's darker than him.
More shiftier.
12-5. The running clock's 49 minutes. Evan look really good out wide at the minute, all through Rogers' legs.
Oh, jeez, that's a bridge.
Dickenberg's back there. He's got Dom on his right. Another kick. Kick into space, it finds the grass. I love kicks that find the grass too. Oh, well, Colin, you never know if Colin, this could be anything. No, play on. Avalon will drop their players back, so there's going to be some space. That's looked forward from here, but play on.
I want an angle, Jacko. Oh,
beautiful.
nice step.
Needs to offload or score
No, he's
himself.
going all the way.
Under the sticks. Oh, geez, he almost fell short. Is that Dom?
No, that was Tairuri. Number
Replacement.
18.
Number
Yeah.
18. Beautiful step and showed some real pace.
The replacement flanker
Yeah.
from Christchurch. Played last year in the Premier 2 squad.
Against the run of play, to be fair.
Oh, against
It
everything.
wasn't going
really.
anywhere, just a bit of aimless kicking. It wasn't
Yeah.
going really anywhere. And so just trying to keep an eye on the injury. Certainly not going anywhere.
No, he's been there for, geez,
Yep.
almost an hour now. Kicks a cup
So
and
the-
kick is over.
Yep. Well, it's in front.
Hey,
So that makes it 19-5, I think.
yeah, Poneke
And
winning.
you would have heard the disappointing news about 3 Colts sides having to pull the plug as a Colts coach that you were last year. That
Yeah.
must be because our Colts should be here playing in Avalon today, as you're aware.
Well, now the comp's easier now.
Yeah. now they're out at Ngāti Taua
It's
Domain.
automatic Division 1 comp now.
All of
so-
a sudden they've now got 3 less games. They've got a couple of buys and not playing over weekends and all sorts of carry on.
Oh, jeez.
So is that a Maris team? Why are they going to come and do our changing
Everyone's-
rooms?
Everyone's coming here.
Just disbelief.
I think that's the 85s, so
It
they might
is,
be coming
yeah.
over to weigh in with the Tawa Ducks over here as well.
Yep.
The weigh-in.
I think they're on number 3 at 245.
It's not UFC, mate. You know, jeez.
So 19-5. Just waiting for a ball, or is there a replacement? A replacement coming on. It's a good game of rugby over there. And we have Marist playing up a hut at Evans Bay. And you wonder why you can't get a car park here. Well, there's a car park. There's hardly space for cars on the road. It's so busy out here.
Oh, big hit. Yeah, Poneke, they got that good kicking game going, but they're not winning, they're not cashing in, no. And we've got Sipper, I think taken back, I think.
Straight down the middle. If he gets a good bounce.
Oh!
He chases, just needs to hold back here. Force the kick. Well done. It's a good return, though, by the Avalon fullback into
That's
that.
a good little win for us, so.
Get the throw in. As we watch the Avalon Preems warm up below us.
Nothing's moving those boys.
No. So as I say, now they've got a full field to warm up on with the game being moved across.
Lineouts have been a bit okay for Poneke, below their standards at the moment.
It's the second 5'8", the Mika.
Mika.
How do you pronounce the surname? How would you pronounce that?
Is that an I?
Yeah, Ilogi?
Ilong?
Ilogo. He's been impressive. Rogers, beautiful little kick.
Nice little
Need the
dab.
bounce for Tane. All well picked up by the Avalon player. He did well there under pressure. Good counter ruck coming here by Poneke. He's done well, the Avalon player. In the pocket. And needs to find touch. Doesn't.
Oh, here's trouble.
Rogers.
Superman.
Yep. He's looked good with ball in hand.
Look at that.
Beautiful feet.
It's his first game this year, I think. I mean, well, competition game anyway.
Oh, great.
Oh, there
Bust.
we go.
It's a good tackle.
It could be a high tackle there.
The offload may have been on, but he's done well, to be fair.
And a pick and go, and it looks like Cruz.
Well, Collins taking his time there. He wasn't really in position, Colin, there. Back in the day, that has been given straight away, eh, Crush?
It's free arm up, mate. No such thing as
Oh, he's given it. I didn't think he gave it. Sorry, my apologies. I thought he...
Believe it is Cruz. Mr. Winters.
Good to see him back.
Yeah. I think that's his... He scored last week too against Marist.
It's a
He's
massive...
had a great start to the season, and of course his brothers
Carl.
in the Colts
Nice.
as well.
Yep.
So it's great
Yep.
to see him coming through.
Yeah.
But
Great,
yeah,
great
He's another
talent.
good talent. He's
Great
another good talent.
Yeah, massive human being.
Yeah.
Another easy kick for... well, when I say easy kick for Max's status as a goal kicker. No problems whatsoever.
It was like probably about 4 years ago we were lacking props. Now there's just props everywhere.
26-5. So just like that, Poneke have scooted out. It's bonus point try too, I believe.
Yeah.
After a very impressive victory over Marist St. Pat's Premier 2 side last week.
Normal business. Yeah.
and again, I guess it's similar to the women's game earlier on. Is when you have such a powerful bench like we do,
Yep.
makes it easier when Avalon obviously
does.
don't have
It
quite the
does.
same
It
depth.
does.
Well, the other difference, Poneke didn't have a bench in the women's, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, another year, mate. Another Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, they got transferred. This guy got injured in the first minute and hasn't.
Has he
First
moved?
minute.
Has it moved?
Well,
Has it moved? Has he moved? No.
I think he's on the gas.
Yeah.
But he's been there for over an hour, and there's a strong possibility that the Premier game will be here too if they don't get him off.
There's still a bit of time in this, and it's a knock on.
Knock on.
That kind of stuff will bring Avalon back in the game. I think that was Shannon that dropped the ball there. Shannon Johnson.
Bondi's pacing around like a tiger in a cage.
There's a few changes to the Premier side today, I believe, compared to last week's win against Marist.
Yep, another couple of guys, another starting debut, and 2 guys on the bench as well. I think we had 8 last week. Was it Crush or 6? I just made that number up.
No, there was 6
There
on
you
the
go.
bench and 1 starting debut.
Okay, I was in there.
And this week, Mikey's first start.
Oh, look
Good
at that
scrum by
scrum,
Poneke.
jeez. They'll go
And
uncontested.
yeah,
They'll go uncontested.
Collins
soon.
giving it good reward.
They'll go uncontested soon, which is probably not a good thing for Poneke when it comes to
Round.
Yeah, that was last year too.
Well,
yeah,
obviously,
that's right.
and
Look
then you've got the brothers,
Yeah.
Moses and Noah, have just got
Yeah.
fantastic careers in front of them.
Yeah. Well, don't forget Rough Nuts. There's about 4 of them.
Obviously, George Jacobs hasn't been here for a couple of years, and
Yeah.
Mitch is overseas. Shout out to you guys if you're listening.
Oh, Georgie.
Rick?
Yeah, but with today's rule, mate, I mean, all you got to do is throw it, because there's no
Well, there are a lot
non-straight
of
room.
there are not a lot of super rugby players that can't throw the ball in lines at the minute.
Yeah, but
They got the Liam Coltham.
but now there's
problem.
the non-straight rule. Like it's you can underarm it. There we go. Good line out. Ratu, you'll take it up.
Yep.
Dom Seeper again.
Yeah, he's been impressive.
Yeah. Oh, I think there was a shoulder there.
Still makes yards. Like a stick insect.
Ratu. Rogers. Steps 1. Stops. Geordie with the ball. Don't think last year's captain on their action. Sickler.
He's on the bench, son of. Oh, nice kick. Just over the top of the left winger. Well done.
Oh, this is what. Hang on,
Penalty, playing the advantage. See, this is where the rule is stupid. You should ask, do you want that advantage there?
They
And you
usually
can
do,
have
don't
the
they?
you can have the line out from where that kick went. The question should be asked. Unless you're going for goal to win the game, why would you not? Well, they're trying to speed the game up.
Yeah, they are.
Look at Bondi. He's ringing the paramedics himself. Just getting an update. He's trying to get a helicopter in to get the guy moved.
Surprised he didn't bring his own golf cart.
He's after a digger. But all seriousness, let's hope he's okay.
Yeah.
He's been there for a long, long time. Thankfully, the paramedics are with him. It's just a leg injury. When I say just, it's nothing other than that.
The paramedics have now pulled out a seat and they're sitting down as well, so they're in for the long haul.
They're parked.
Great contributors to the game. All.
Prem reserves. Good ball out there. Ratu Bishop straight into contact. Great yards by the veteran Geordie.
Alejandro with the meters.
Another good carry. Just need to be careful here, boys. Looking for the miracle offload. Oh, someone's been. Is that his legs in the air?
I don't.
Penalty advantage. Tap and goes on here, surely. Surely. Everyone that's slow to get untangled. Maybe a scrum, Tui. Just to lock all the defence in. Yep.
Yeah, they'll go for a
There you
scrum. I'm gonna be surprised if they do contest.
All the forwards in.
Just pack it in, eh? They were mentioning in the beginning of the year, Crush, they said, it's 30 seconds now to pack a scrum. But I know that rule's been around since 22. I don't think it's been enforced yet.
Yeah, look, the big thing they didn't factor into these
on
rules is the referee needs to want to speed up the game.
Yeah, correct.
And,
Yeah.
Well, there's one way of speeding it up. They're going uncontested.
Yeah, so it looks like Kurt's on now, so it's like they've cleared their bench.
Back of the year, 2024.
Good carry. Nice tackle.
Let's tie again. Oh, is he going to keep it? No.
No, he let it go. He really wasn't held other than his knee going to ground. He was basically tripped over him.
And there we go. They're just going to run.
Going up State Highway 1 here, Route 1. Pick and go. All penalties, I think, for cleaning, sealing. Oh, Avalon are going to run it. Sipper comes up and does well. It shows you the depth of the Poneke Prem back line.
Oh, yeah.
Sipper can't get on to get bent.
Avalon.
Yep. It's back there.
Oh, he's overrun that.
Dick and Bird's completely missed that. He's got a Tane on his outside. Needs to use his footwork here and does well. Here he goes. Will he? No, doesn't link up. Got absolutely hammered, didn't he?
He did.
In those ability to beat a man, The ball
Avalon will tap and go here.
just needs to find that ability to link up, be fair to say.
Yeah. This is Avalon.
Offloads, another great hands by the 20.
Well, he's not missing much either,
Another grass cutter. So when you get underway,
Yeah, Saturday, May the 3rd.
so back from Easter, is it?
So the top 4 teams in Division 1 last year are safe.
Yep.
It's St. Pat's, Wellington College, Scots, and Silverstream, current
Right.
champions. And there's 6 spots to fight for in Division 1.
Yep.
We have Hutt Valley High on Saturday, May the 3rd.
That's your first game.
That's our first grading game to make Division 1.
At Coots Street Academy
At
or
Coos Street, All
Right.
Glory. And then the winner of, and then we win there. We wait for the winner of Tawa and Hutt Boys, Hutt
Right.
International.
So did you retain many from last year's squad?
No, we didn't. We only got 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
as in school leavers or?
Yeah, just school leavers. Yeah,
Right.
just that rotation.
So Poneke made a dog's breakfast of that line out. Everyone looking to run it out.
Yeah, Poneke, you've got to start respecting that ball a bit.
Ball's
Because this
out.
is what everyone can do.
Well, you just got to make your tackles. It's as
Yeah,
simple
that's
as that.
right, yeah.
Yep. If you're going to play the offload game, it'll come unstuck from. You can do it inside your own 22. Here he is,
Oh, there he is.
Mr. Chairman, looking great in his. Ratu, I think.
Yeah, Ratu.
That's Ratu Bishop, former Premier player.
Yeah.
And as you were saying earlier in your commentary, there's a pretty stacked side. Not many guys haven't played
heavy.
Prems.
Heaving. It's heaving with Prem players, isn't it? And that shows the great depth of our club at this point of
Yep.
time.
Oh, he's bought in new batteries.
Oh, there we go. And it's a try.
Try.
That is,
Is that for your binoculars?
that's our number 8 there. Mr. Stokes.
It should seal the game, I think, Tui.
I think it does.
31-5 kick to come.
I think
Max won't have a problem with this.
I don't see Avalon coming back from this the way they're playing at the moment, unless we make a balls of
Any
it.
update on the Colts, anyone? And or the Rough-Nuts?
Rough-Nuts.
So results to date, Women's went down to an incredibly strong and impressive Petone women's team, 75-0. And could have been a lot worse if Petone goal kicker had a better day off the boot.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, ladies, well done for hanging in there. They were down to 13 at one stage, only had 16 to start with against the full 23 women's squad.
Well, this is the exact opposite of having a bench in it with
Yep.
the Premier 2 side. Yeah.
So just
Here we go.
looking quickly at those Colts
Yep.
scores. So Poneke Colts are down 39-22. But the big one there is Tawa bet Johnsonville. This may not be right, but 120-0.
Is this Prem 2 or Colts?
Colts.
Colts.
So there's
Colts.
another Colts team that'll probably pull out.
Singer's gone there now.
Yeah, again, that Colts team only had about 16 on the team sheet for the first 2 weeks, so yeah, it could be rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to be wrong, but mate, I'm surprised they haven't pulled out of the comp. But oh, well.
Well, the whole question around it too, you had to have a Colts team, a Premier 2 and a Premier 1 to have Premier status. And if you didn't, you were either deducted or you're kicked out. So if you don't have the rule, if you've got one team, you've got one team.
Yeah,
so get rid of the rule.
Yeah, but
Get rid of
Jacob,
the rule.
that's been the rule since before the electric light, mate. So I don't think they're going to enforce it.
No, that's what we're saying. So don't have the rule.
Yeah.
If you've just got one team, you've just got one team. Anyway, Poneke on attack. We've had that at the board meeting. I've got my chairman next to me, just patting me on the back, going, "You go, Jacko. He's not going to stop me. I'm on a rant."
Yeah.
And just an update from the injury as well. It looks like he's dislocated his knee and a fracture as well.
Oh, God.
And they're saying they probably won't be moved before the Premier game. So it looks like we'll be on field 2 for the Premier game as well.
I presume that once he is moved, you can actually stop and bring them back over.
Well, it's a good question. Once the game started, do you have to play on the field that you've started on?
Well, no, they didn't do that here. They're moved over there. Same thing, same principle. Just fake an injury over there. Bring them back.
I mean,
Just do
if
what
you're
we
not
did.
a step ahead, you're a step behind, aren't you?
If you're going to be late, be early.
Well, just do what we did when we played Tawa last year in Colts. The guy snapped his leg. There was no other grounds. We said, game over. Unless you want to play on the soccer field. We took the 5 points and we won.
I'd take playing on a soccer field. It'd make my goal kicking a lot easier.
You can't miss from there.
He's been there since the 3rd minute of the game, and they've been there for probably an hour now. The paramedics. It's the state of the injury. They just want some second opinion about being moved. It's a pretty bad one. He was a lot of pain. And he's still sucking on the magic juice.
I feel like he's moving like centimetres towards the sideline, so it's, or is it just me?
You reckon just roll him out?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. I thought he was down there near the 5 metre line.
Well, the paramedics got their chairs and their flasks and chili bins out. They ain't going anywhere.
Double time.
33-5 here. Avalon with the ball in
Back
hand.
to the rugby.
So Poneke 5 tries now.
They got their blue chili bin out there as well.
Yep.
Couple of beers in there.
But yeah, so that's not a good sign there. Crush if another Colts team got beaten by 100. That's another club will be thinking about pulling their team.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of fingers to be pointed at why there's no Colts teams.
Yeah, but you can't tell me you didn't know you didn't have a Colts team 2
Of course
weeks
they didn't.
2 weeks ago,
Of
let
course,
alone
yeah.
first week in the season.
No, like they knew.
Yep. Oh, Bondi almost came a cropper there.
Yeah.
Trying to get over the 33-5, 10 to go. And so it's looking very likely, ladies and gentlemen, that like a couple of years ago when I had to watch the Poneke play Upper Hutt from Rimataka Hill, we'll be live streaming from here and we'll call it as we see it.
And you're older now, Jack. You need 2 sets of glasses, bro.
Well, that's why we've got the binoculars. Good charge here by the Avalon player.
I'll tell you what, nonetheless, it's good to be back at Kilwini Park.
Yep.
Jesus, came round quick, eh? The home ground.
It's good to see some of these experienced referees coming back to help out. Colin Tapoa, back from a couple of years off, at least.
10 minutes to go. They've got the bonus point there, 33-5.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter, right? It's just the 4 tries, regardless.
Mission accomplished.
It's not like super when you got to win by 3 tries or what have you. So that's 10 points for the Prem Reserves. I gather they got 4 last week, I'm presuming. High scoring game.
What's Tower doing on the
It's their they're playing Marist.
Yeah, but we're warming up.
Well, that's when you go over and you just call your rights. Get off my field. Simple as that. Sure, Bondi is in that sort of mood today. So Avalon on attack.
And they've picked and go from here.
Yeah. So Poneke just got on that roll for 15, 20 minutes, didn't they? Just everything went to gold. And Upper Hutt have scored over there against Maris, and it's not sure what grade that is. Colts are 85. It's going to be Colts, wouldn't it?
Possibly Colts.
Yeah. Turn over here. Poneke got it. Good kick there by Geordie.
He's caught that.
Good tackle by Sipper, and it gets up and goes for the ball.
No, he goes
Interesting
well.
here.
He goes well, Super.
Oh, knock on.
And the good thing about this Premier too, so I mean, not to take away from what Tom and Fraser got, if these guys need a backup for Prems, mate, they're ready to go.
Yep. Yeah, some really good depth, particularly in the backs at the minute. We've always had a lot of loose forwards. It's never been a problem.
Nah, we're a very loose forward, strong type club.
And as you say, the depth at prop now is 2 or 3 years of work
It's
in
a
the
bit
making.
like, bit like the mid-90s, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. Hemi Tui's and all them. Shout out. Yeah, but there's a very strong Lucy club.
As you watch the Poneke backs just going through their drills to get ready.
They're a talent.
So Carlos plays a presentation later on this evening. Looking forward to that. He would have got last year, but unbelievably got suspended for the last game.
Here we go, number 8 taking off.
Here we go. Look at the run by the big fella. Look at the pace. Oh,
just go.
cuts inside.
Sip
Sip
up.
up.
Step left.
They'll do well to get him.
Oh,
beautiful finish. Put it down. Great try. Great run by the number 8. And who was that number 8? Was that the replacement?
No, I think it's still him.
The Stokes, is it?
There he is. Mr. Stokes coming down the sideline.
From the Colts, is he? From your Colts team? Or
No, I think he's just I think he's a newbie,
Right.
I believe.
So I believe he's a former East Coast player.
Oh, okay.
Or-
Nice.
Huh?
Northland.
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 25. Oh, NPC.
Nice.
So he's working his way back to fitness.
Yep. Well, that was a
so-
great finish by Dom. And another comfortable conversion by Max Rogers. Been good with the boot today. It's 40.
Yeah, this is more like it from the Prem Reserves, eh?
I think that's 6 tries, 5 conversions. My maths has been outstanding today.
You've had some tough ones too. You run out of fingers and toes pretty early on.
Well, the Poneke team will go in 5s for so long. Never got 5 times tables. So
Yeah, not good.
I think Bondi's down there dragging him off by his right arm.
Well, that looks like Dean over there, is it? Yeah.
Well, Dean's been there, obviously the Premier Reserve manager. So he's just doing what Dean does.
Well, he's been made redundant because we've got 2 ARs, so
he's looking after his player. And all jokes aside, we hope it's why it looks serious. Is the hope that it's not as serious as it is. It's all about player welfare.
It is. These days,
he'll be on that.
We've got another run yet.
Be on that magic gas for quite a while, and needs, as we know, he won't be back for the rest of the year. We just hope that the surgery goes well. He's had a double break by the sounds of things. Dislocated kneecap and something else. But I did see it live and it didn't look good. 40 points to 5. 4 or 5 minutes to go. As we watched numerous teams warming up on the number 1 field.
Oh no, it looks like Gala Day. Remember Gala Day?
Yep.
Used to have that trim for me.
As much as this place is an absolute nightmare on a windy day, on a sunny day like this, it's a beautiful place to be and to watch rugby. And it looks like, here we go, is that Patch?
Patch is back on.
Yep.
Avalon take the run. And
imagine if you could find a park here, how many more people there'd be. I mean, look at it over. Look at Wellington Road. Goodness me.
It's a car park these days.
Yeah. Avalon on attack.
Well, if you're parking your car in Wellington Road, you might as well come into the hub.
Yep.
Get yourself a nice meal there. Nice $8 bit. $8? Yeah, $8 for a Heineken. Drink responsibly. Some sodas there. Some good days here. One of the best sporting facilities in Wellington. Second to Newtown Bowls.
So is Matt all mic'd up? Crush?
Four minutes to go.
Sorry, I was watching a try there. You missed a great try.
Under 2. I was looking at you. Was that Kurt?
No, that was, I think, Callum Smith.
I think that might be the end of it too.
Yeah, he called the game early.
Yeah. Did they take the conversion?
Yeah, I think he's knocked that over 2.
47-5.
47-5, Jacko.
Good second half in the end from Poneke.
Great finish strong, and I think that's a reflection on the strength of their bench as well.
Fitter, more accurate in their lineouts and in their set pieces. Dominant scrum, which gave them uncontested scrums. Avalon, I don't think they wanted to come here and get killed like that after a performance like last week, but unfortunately just went in the way of Poneke. Prem 2 are 2-0 now.
So again, thanks for everyone that's been watching. We hope that the coverage is as good as it can get, but you can thank Crusher for that. Without him, we don't have it. So he's been here since probably 11 o'clock setting up.
Yes, yeah.
Long day. I arrived at 11:29. Right on
you got
time.
it good, Jacko.
If you're going to be late, be early.
You got it good, mate.
So I'll wrap it up. We'll have a nice long break, and we'll see you quarter of an hour, innit?
Roger.